Okay, YouTubers, so here we have a 2013 Suzuki GF Alto, and I'll tell you a little story about this car. Down in here, you may be able to see the fan that runs the radiator. The fan that runs the radiator has a thermo switch on the thermostat housing down in here, underneath this box, air box, which is held on by two clips, one here and one here, and then you unclip it from here and here, and this can pull off from the side and you get to it. It's about down where that pointer is. There it is. Okay, so what actually happens is that it's got one fan, and the aircon and the thermo switch both alternate in running the fan. The radiator's here. So if you use the air condition all the time, you find that if the thermo switch stuffs up down here, you probably won't know, even if you're in a pretty hot climate like we are here in Australia, in Queensland, because what happens is, because you've got the aircon on all the time and the radiator's a pretty good radiator, the thermo switch might be broken, but you might not know it. Even though on this car the light never come on the dash, the hot light, the overheating light never once come on the dash on this car. How I knew that it was getting hot and overheating, it was playing up for about a month. It wouldn't idle properly and it was making a few noises. So what I did is I dropped the oil out of the motor, and it was full of metal filings, which means that there's something going on inside the motor. Even though it's still running, it starts up, it goes all right, but then the idle drops. There's something gone wrong with the motor. I think it's overheated. I ran it without the air conditioner on at about 2,500 revs per minute. I had the heater off, and the thermo switch did not cut in at all. That's how I knew it was no good. The light on the dash never come on. So I got a new thermo switch. I replaced the thermo switch in it, ran the motor again without the aircon on, without the heater on inside the car, and yes, the fan did kick in. So it was the thermo switch. So just to show you, this is the light here. So it just went off then. I'll turn it back on. You'll see the light, the temperature light go off. This car's only got 48,000 Ks on it. Now here's the kicker. If the thermo switch is going out on it and the light isn't coming on the dash, how the hell are you supposed to know that the car's overheating? Also, when I looked up the thermo switch and I looked up some of the other sensors on this car that it's still got a 50,000 service coming up that I have to replace. Some of the other sensors probably are getting a bit old. It's not idling properly for a start. It's only idling at about 600 revs per minute when it's warmed up. So there's something going on. Like I said, there's some sort of damage under the motor. But what I'm saying is, how are you supposed to tell if the light comes on that the thing's even overheated? It's never come on, never, in the whole life of the car. So okay, that's a fault with one of these, I think. Another thing is, if you've got cars that have got 7-year guarantee on them, 7-year warranty, in Australia anyway I'm talking about, how are you supposed to have a 7-year warranty on a car? That's what I want to know. When they don't guarantee some of the sensors, I don't know about all of them, but I know they don't guarantee some of the sensors for more than 5 years. So how the hell are you supposed to have a guarantee of 7 years on a car when the sensors are going to give out probably around 5 years, and when the sensor gives out, if the light doesn't come on the dash, well, you're in all sorts of trouble, aren't you? But anyway, please comment If there's anything you want to say, please put it down. Anything you want to add to this. I'm just saying this is a 2013 model car. How many other cars out there are having this problem, or potentially having this problem? If you've got a car and you want to check to see if that thermo switch is working, don't run your air conditioner, don't have your heat on, start your motor up, bring it up to about 2,000 revs per minute for a while until the motor gets hot, and if that thermo fan doesn't cut in, either get it tested, the thermo switch, or buy a new one and put it in, because that's a fault with this one. And I think there could be a lot of other cars out there, not only Suzuki, that have got this same fault. Okay, another thing, and yes, for the ones that want to know, I did put down here, there it is, I did plug in my code reader. This thing had no codes, none whatsoever, none to reset. There was absolutely nothing showing up. So as I said before, I don't know how you guard against that, other than putting a temperature gauge in here, which I am going to do, I'm going to buy. But like I said, I think the motor's damaged. I wouldn't trust it now on a trip or anything like that. And sometimes when you start up in the morning, it's got a knock in it now. I think it's a fault from new. I think these cars have got built-in faults from new, and if you're not looking at them all the time and onto it all the time, well, you're in trouble. But anyway, I think we deserve better from car companies, and they should not be selling crap like this to the public. It's just ridiculous. It shouldn't be. But anyway, okay, YouTubers, that's all for today. You can put your comments, and I haven't been really well, so I haven't done many videos, but I am doing more videos soon. Thank you for your patience and consideration in this matter, and see you next video.